While in the recent storms in Cape Town, they've dealt a double blow to the residents of the informal settlement in Athlone. Earlier this year, a fire destroyed several shacks there. Now residents are struggling in the aftermath and trying to salvage what they can after flooding forced them to abandon their homes. NGO Gift of the Givers has been helping with humanitarian aid in Flay as well as other affected areas. eNCA reporter Nobesuthu Hejana has got the latest on that story.
We don't have even electricity, we're lighting candle, and when the water is wet, it's out, the candles also is wet, everything is wet.
Residents of the Flay informal settlement in Athlone say they are struggling in the aftermath of the storms because it keeps raining. Most of their clothes and furniture are still wet.
Other day we couldn't even sleep because it was past 12 and the water is full here from the canal is coming inside there. So we couldn't even sleep. We have to sit with the children there all night because we can't get on the bed because everything the water is full of water.
In February this year, 31 shacks were gutted by a fire in Flay. Community leaders say the flooding is a double tragedy and government's promise of housing has not materialized.
It's not right because the children is sleeping in wetness, people's clothes are wet, and we were promised every year the same thing, man. It's not right.
Gift of the Givers has been providing much needed humanitarian aid.
So the situation is dire. It's our 7th day of assisting the flood victims, and we are seeing, as you can see, the rain is not stopping. We will be assisting after this stop. We've got many other areas lined up, so our humanitarian aid is carrying on in the early part of next week as well.
While residents are trying to keep dry and rebuild their lives and homes, more heavy rain is expected next week. Nobesuthu Hejana, Cape Town.